Hello again, my violin friends. I would like for you guys to take out the region music that says shifting etude, the Blumenstängel. Again, I can't help it, I just like to say it. So, last tutorial we talked about the very first line. So, I would like to review that with you quickly. And then we're going to start learning the second line. So the first line, it's in 4/4 time. So I'm actually going to put on a metronome this time, and we're going to go really slow. I'm setting it at 40, and I'm going to put the eighth note subdivision on. Okay. So those are the eighth notes. 1, take, 2, take, first line, super slow. Okay, if you made it through at that tempo and you felt comfortable, good. But if you did not do well at that tempo, slow it down. So here's 30. I'm putting it at 30, and these are the eighth notes. Line 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay, so that was Blumenstängel first line. First we did 40 with the eighth notes on, then we did 30 with the eighth notes on. If you can do both of those confidently, then you can try to speed it up, okay? But your goal right now is getting everything in tune and feeling comfortable with your shifts. So let's look at line 2. Again, all eighth notes. Okay, so this time we're going to be shifting from first position to second position, and then we go back to first position, and then we shift to third position, and then we go back to first position. So let's just start with measure 5, and we're going to go note by note. So we've got open G, and then the next note is B, except that we are not going to put a 2 on it. We are going to put a 1 on it. So if you're trying to really get it in tune, play it in first position. And then try it in second position. So if B is 2, that means D is going to be 3. And then G is going to be 2 on the D string. And then right next to it is a half step. So F sharp is going to be first finger. And then we're going to stretch our 4. Okay, so let's do that again. So we're going to start on open G. And then 1, 3. And then go over your G string 2, and then 1, stretch your 4, 3, and then F sharp is 1, and then we're still in second position in the next measure, and it starts with 2. Okay, how'd you do? Okay, if you didn't do well, go back and rewind this a little bit and do that again. So here's measure 6. So, again, we're in second position. So G is 2, and B is going to be 4. Now go to your A string. D is 2, Now go to your E string. G is going to be 1. And then we go back to first position. Stretch your 4. And then measure 7 actually starts just on 2 on the E string. And that ends in first position right there. So let's do that again. Here's measure 6. Find G with second finger. Okay, let's put measure 5 and measure 6 together really slowly. So we're starting on open G, second position, 3, G, F sharp, stretch, A, F sharp is 1, 2 is right next to it. Here's measure 6. Good. I hope you did well on that. If you need to go back, play it back again and again as many times as you need. That's why I'm doing this, okay? Here's measure 7. So we're starting in first position, the very first note. But then you'll notice immediately on the second note, we shift to third position. So let's practice doing that. So we're going to go G and then B, third position. Make sure your thumb releases and travels with your hand. And it's going to be very smooth. G, release and travel. B, okay, go back. Again, ready, go. G. One more time for good measure. Here's G. Shift. Good, so stay in third position. B is 2. D is going to be 4. Now, because we're in C major, 4 and 3 do not touch. So there's going to be a space between 4 and 3. So the next note after D is 3. C natural. Okay, the next note after that is B, and those do touch. A. Now you're going to go over to your A string. G is 4. And then F sharp is right next to it with 3. They touch. Okay, so let's do that measure again. Really slowly. So here's G. We're back in first position. Shift. Second finger. Now here's 4. 3. 2 touches 3. 1 is A. Now go over to your A string. 4 is G. And 3 is F sharp right next to 4. Okay, now you're still in third position when we get to measure 8. Okay, so we've got our 3. Notice I still have mine down, but this time we're going to go to a lower 3. And then we shift back down to first position. So let's start measure 8 one more time. So it's going to start on F natural. If you have a hard time getting that pitch in your head, play it in first position first. So that's a low 1 on the E string. So it's a low 3 in third position. So F natural and 2. Notice how they touch. So F natural again. E is 2. D is 1. Now shift down to C natural. And then the rest of this measure is in first position. F natural. Measure 9 is all in first position, but it's a little tricky because you've got some low notes. Here's B flat, low 1. And here's how you practice this, because you're going to go to low 4 on the E string, and they should match. Okay, one more time. Good. Go back as many times as you need to and practice this slowly so that you can get it accurate. Okay? Rewind. Like, go back as many times as you need to. You can practice the first line too. Next video, we'll play the first line and the second line at a super slow tempo, and then we'll add the third line. Keep up the good work. Remember, if you don't practice, it doesn't get better.